All right, hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy 16. So we just got the Chocobo Ambrosia from the beginning of the game. We can summon it whenever we want now. Ride along. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. Can we ride? No? And we just found a notorious mark, our first hunt. And we didn't even have to go to a bulletin board for that. What happens if we go, like, to an enemy?
Time to fight.
Or we just run, right? Okay. You just run around and get treasure. I'll take this. Thank you. Oh! What the hell? I didn't know you can fight them. I thought they were friendly. Okay. Let's head back to the Hideaway, and let's see where this is gonna go. I think we're gonna have to meet. We're gonna have to meet Gav, I think.
Where's Gav?
A new missive has been delivered to Clive's chambers. A new missive. What do we have here? A new missive. Okay, so Gav is here. We have some new things. Okay. What about hunts? I did the hunt.
That broom's as ragged as go.
So Martha's all right.
Yep. Others weren't so lucky
Hmm. Okay.
Here for another of my lectures. Allow me to educate you. Here's the latest information I have.
Mysterious being Ultima. He has little love for his country, taking advantage of. After learning that Sid the Outlaw, the man who slew the love of his life, still lives, he tasks his personal guard with capturing and torturing bearers in order to draw out his nemesis. So, I wonder if... So Hugo doesn't know the old Sid is dead. I guess he only knows us. Interesting.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Interesting.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
You think it's all right to touch him?
I don't know. You go first.
Torgal, be nice to them. Okay, what do we have here? Reading table. A bird by any other name. Jill, forgive my insistence on writing you these silly letters. Would that we had more time to speak to each other in person, but for every day we spend together, it feels as though we must suffer another two apart. I'm gladdened to hear of your most unexpected reunion with Ambrosia, or should I say Whiteheart. You told me once how your Chocobo sacrificed herself to protect you that night at Phoenix Gate, and here, so many years later, we find she has spent her life doing that exact same thing, defending others. Some things never change, do they, Clive? I mean, we were together. We were together when we found her. You don't have to write me a letter, Jill. And then we have the saddle, right? Oh, there's the saddle. Nice. A saddle and blinders from Ambrosia. The noble steed served the people of Rosaria in his stead, protecting the defenseless from the merciless, just as a good shield would. Aww. Okay. All right, Gav, what's up?
If Martha's gonna get back on her feet, she'll need our help. Whether she wants it or not.
Oh, the infirmary is open.
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Jill? Wow.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head?
Jesus.
And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals.
We're just gonna go ahead and destroy another mother crystal? Okay. I wanna kick
Four
an
mother
Icon's
crystals
ass.
remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
We're gonna go to Kupka's
Is that
homeland?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Uncle.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune, along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Oh, the quest person is back. The hunt board? Yes. Give me the hunt board. Otto's counter is now open and the hunts. Hunts. The hunts board. Near Otto in the mess. Okay. I think the Patron Whisper is where we can turn in those green icons that we've been getting.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Ooh, the fruits of her labor. But I'm gonna go here first. Client reports. Patron's Whisper. Hunt board. Okay, let's go.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
That broom's as ragged as goat.
What's the matter, Nectar? The hunt board?
Yep.
It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
But they can be taken care of now. They're probably just going to be C ranks. Maybe a B rank.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the Blight and the war, the last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the Curse-breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Okay. Ask about hunts. The Curse-breakers don't just tack up any old rumors to this board. You know, they take great pains for every year. So don't you go letting all their hard work go to waste, Kupo. Don't you let me, I mean them, down. What? It doesn't give us a check mark? It's precisely what you see before you, Kupo. The Curse-breakers. And possibilities here. As for me, I have the most important duty of all, painting a big red cross over each and every one you cut down, so everyone can sleep at night. That one has a check. Did I ever tell you about the time I visited the Great Continent?
I don't think so.
Of course I did, because I've never been to Kubo. Look at these wings. Do they look like the sort of thing that might carry across the open seas? They call me neck to the bold, not neck to the stupid. Why doesn't this have a check? Riskiness, Kupo. The things could kill you with a single swipe. 2-7 army couldn't scratch the thing's skin. But I'm sure you'll be fine, Kupo. Well, I'm not sure, but that's one risk I'm willing to take. Okay, how much stuff? Did you see that all the billets are marked with a location? Okay, that's where the horrible horror in question we've seen, but you can't be expected to memorize every last piece in the name. You don't want. So if a place name doesn't single you, Pom-Pom Kupo, I'll try reading the witness statement. Sometimes there are other details in them that might help you track the nasties down and finish them off. Okay, there we go. Let's view the hunt board. Oh, we already got one. Reports of fiends terrorize the countryside are posted on the hunt board in hopes that fearless heroes such as Clive will take it upon themselves to hunt down and slay the notorious marks. And then they give us the reward, and we can probably use that at the Patron's Whisper. I knew it. 1B. 10, 10. And they give us some good gil here. This would probably be a good time to equip the gil. The extra gil, because 35% extra gil for like something like this, that's like 3,500 extra gil. That's a lot. Okay. Location, Clairview Senbrek, and this is Rosaria, the Broken Hill. Okay, so I wondered if this stays in my hunt. Okay. A trader coming by the way of Caer Norvent met with a troop of Curse-breakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead, his eyes wild and flickering. Though the Curse-breakers saw nothing untowards on their own journey through their pass, the sound of crackling laughter from the trees ensured that they kept up at brisk pace. Reports have been received of a wild avis of striking size making its nest atop a hill adjacent to East Pool. Adjacent to East Pool. I think I know where this is. I'm pretty sure I know where this is. Though all efforts are being made not to rouse the beast's ire, it is surely but a matter of time before it needs to feed. I hereby petition any brave volunteers to march to the northern border that we might cut down the fiend before it makes its trenches of the nearby villages. Okay, Clairview and okay. I'm gonna do this. This sounds fun. And here's where I can trade in those.
Oh, Clive!
Things.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
The Patron's Whisper? Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Is Business is busy.
On top of my regular duties here at the Whisper, Otto has piled countless other tasks, from transcribing and sorting Stola's report to penning missives. Not that I'm complaining, man. I enjoy writing. I have ever since I learned my letter from Jared back. I won't claim that I've been his best student. That honor goes to Shirley. I'd like to think that Jar would be proud of me too, were he with us today.
Words are immortal.
They live on another's, and if the words are your own, so too will you. Do you know who told me that? It was Jara, in our last lesson before Tyne came. He stayed with me ever since his passing, and inspired me to become what I am today. I imagine we survivors all have a story like that, of someone who remains with us, even though they're gone. Okay. Now what...
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
What can we get here? Completing side quests will earn Clive renown. Inspiring nameless benefactors from across the Twins donate money or items for Clive's cause. Visit Desire. Is it Desiree? Desiree? At the patron restaurant in the Hideaway's mess to view current and accept any donations available. What is this? Talk of the Tea House. Your merry band of outlaws and its dashing deeds of daring do are all the talk amongst the ladies of the court. We have gathered several items of worth that you might continue. Now, if I use this, accept donation.
Here you are.
Oh, just like that? Oh. Meteorite. Berserker ring. What is this ring? Upon achieving a renowned rank rating of 100, our order is one built on pride, but that does not mean we are too proud to give thanks where thanks is due. We have failed Martha once, but never again.
You earned this.
Okay. Bloody hide. 400 ability points.
All done?
How are you doing? Oh, same old.
In it, Otto's got me reading through the reports coming in from our allies and picking out what problems need dealing with now and what can be saved for later. It was still early days back in the old place, so I could just about handle the job myself. State of the world now, though, I need Dee's help to sift through it all. And that's just the sifting. Although actually solving all these problems is a whole other headache. The Riskbreakers take the urgent stuff, but we're still stuck with volunteers behind the rest.
So,
if you ever find yourself at a loose end, we'll know. Well, you know where to find me. Which has happened since that night. It feels like a lifetime ago, but we'll never forget those who didn't make it. Kenneth, Martel, they're still with us in our hearts.
Sid.
When I found out he was gone, I thought that was it for us.
He's still with us too.
With us and in you. You took his name I gave us hope when we had none. So I suppose what I'm trying to say is, don't be a stranger, eh? A hideaway ain't nothing without its Sid.
Quick look.
Nothing. No side quests. Okay.
Think you can help?
Yeah. Let's do some hunts. Now, does it... Oh, no, you mother freaker, man. How can you give us hunts and not let us go here? Damn it. I was excited to do these hunts. Okay. Fine. Fine. I'll continue with the main story a little bit more.
There's trouble in Rosaria.
Where's Jill?
I think it's all right to touch him.
Won't be long now, Martel. They'll try your apples soon enough.
Wait, is she dead? Is Martel the person who told us?
Sid, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she...
Damn.
Well, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat.
She wanted us to eat
And
it.
not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
That's
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers, on account of all they do for the
well,
hideaway.
no, she told me I
couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
Oh, they're gonna give us 10 renown for this? Okay. They're just giving out
It'd be nice
renown like
being the bearer
crazy.
of good news for a change.
Oh, thank you. She always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else gets some. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martell? Today's finally the day.
It's depressing. I remember we saved her.
It's not the...
Did you come through the forge today?
Well, no. I'm going the wrong way here.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here, courtesy of Martell.
Martell. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Weren't she the girl from the Furrows?
Course she was. An odd sort, that one. Loved plants more than people.
Aye, and brave as a bane might. Remember when she ran back into the hideaway to collect them trees when Titan attacked? Wait,
These aren't those apples, are they? Well, I'll be. She'd have been proud, and rightly so.
Damn.
Thank you, Sid.
She ran back in for the apples when Titan was attacking.
Others weren't so lucky, though.
A gift from the backyard. For your service.
Blimey, these take me back. I haven't seen a hideaway apple since. Old Sid was the only one who could stomach the things.
But they're not good?
He'd nab 'em right from the branch, make Martell livid. Not that anyone could stay mad at the man for long.
That sounds like the Sid I knew, all right.
Planning on keeping that lot to yourselves, were you? Hang on. These aren't Martells, are they? I'm glad to see someone carried on what she started. Can't have been easy, not in the Deadlands. Reckon she'd be happy knowing all her hard work didn't go to waste. Clive, tell the lad down in the backyard to run some over for me, will you?
Right, I have to run back. I have to...
Not so much as a thank you. Well, I've got some manners at least. Thanks, Sid. You can leave the basket with me. I'll see that the others get their share. Oh, and give our compliments to the gardener, won't you?
Oh, I think I have to run back.
That was the last of the apples.
Yeah.
I should head to the backyard and pass along everyone's regards.
That broom's as ragged as goat's locks.
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Do-do-do-do. All right, mission accomplished.
The Cursebreakers sent their thanks. And their compliments. They were clearly very fond of Martel.
They remembered her. After all these years. I suppose she was very kind, even to a tongue-tied lummox like me. You were one of the good ones, Martel. Why did you have to die? She put everything into her work. She wasn't going to rest until we had fruit sweet enough to enjoy. And now we do. When she died, I named a sapling after her. And now it's a full-grown tree. Martel lives on through the fruit it bears.
And through you. Her dream would have died with her, had you not kept it alive. That's something to be proud of.
I didn't do anything really, but thank you. You're kinder to me than I deserve.
By the way, Otto's expecting some of your crop. And I wouldn't mind some of it either, if that's not too much to ask.
Of course not. I'll see that you're both well provided for. They like your fruit, Martel. Isn't that wonderful? I'd say it's about time we planted you some siblings, don't you think?
Ah, displayed in Clive's chambers. Okay. Okay. And let's go. Hawk's Cry Cliff. From these heathered highlands, one might catch a glimpse of Rosalith Castle and everything else in between. Southern Rosaria.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
Uh-oh.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
Mm-hmm.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
Bloodlines. Okay.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Gilbug. Oh. Oh. Killer bee. No, thank you. Oh man, I feel like riding a chocobo. I'm not gonna fight any monsters. Whoa, what is that? Oh, Wyvern. Wyvern. You know what? Can I go to other places now? Oh, I can. I can. You know what? Where was that God, I already forget. It was in Sambrek. Clearview Sambrek, I think. Where is Clearview Sambrek? Okay, let's go to Royal Meadows. Let's try to find this hunt. I'm trying to do the C rank. The C rank, I think, was in Clearview Sambrek.
We watch over a corpse that does not yet know it's dead. The least we can do is see it is not defiled any further.
Away, traveler. The penitent's gate remains closed by order of the Imperial throne.
Okay. Royal Meadows Clairview. The hunt is here. But you know what? Let's go see if maybe there's Isabel here. What's Isabel up to?
There's talk. How the hell is anyone supposed to afford that?
Citizens are free to come and go as they please. Checkpoints open to all. You'll find little beyond Northridge, though. When the throne moves south, most of any...
Did you hear? The gates to Heaven Hall in the area were breached by someone. Or something. The steward was in town earlier looking for men to come and repair it. But no one was keen to help.
Huh?
I want to see you again tonight. But the captain's late with our pay.
It's all right. I'll be waiting.
Oh. Huh? Isabel?
What am I gonna do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Hey.
Still no caravan.
It's been too long.
The realm may have changed.
But our people remain the same, ever driven by their appetites, many of which we here at the Vale are happy to stay. If you, during that satiation, they should prove inclined to unburden themselves of certain confidentialities, well, we certainly cannot stop them, just as they cannot stop us from sharing that information with our most intimate companions.
I will admit.
I did worry that the Imperial Court's decampment to the Dominion would be bad for business, but as it happens, what custom we lost in nobles, we gained in border soldiers, and there are no lips looser than those of
I
Dorset.
fancy yours, meanwhile.
Might be a little too tight. Perhaps one of my girls could help with that. Oh.
Before there was a Northreach.
There was a wall. The last line of defense shielding the capital and her farmsteads from anyone foolish enough to try and claim them. As a wise man once said, a wall is only as strong as those who stand atop it, and so the Empire attached the garrison to the gate, a garrison replete with vigorous young soldiers, pockets bulging with gil. Of course, there are few things that set a merchant's eye to sparkling than a man who doesn't know if he's going to live out the week, and so bakers and bods, ticklers and tailors gathered from afar and wide to lighten the purses of our loyal pikemen. Everything that was once worth guarding has either been packed off to the south or lost to the floods, leaving our brave boys to languish in idleness, defender of naught.
Not everyone left the capital.
When the Emperor ordered his throne carted off to the Dominion, but enough departed to change the Empire for good. Had Drake's head remained, fewer may have followed, but without a mother crystal or a flam could no longer sustain the industry upon which her citizens depended. The nobles were all but forced to shutter their manufactories, forcing the market to close in turn for lack of
In a few short moves.
Or from the Northreach went from being the crown of the empire to the ermine around its neck, to a veritable ball and chain. And now many of us have begun to wonder why we're still
here. The Vale
here.
does what it can.
But our patrons' hearts are heavy, and many are quick to anger, occasionally and most vexingly at the expense of my poor girls. Damn.
Be sure to give my regards to Otto, won't you?
See
business is scarce these days, the Dame decided we should all learn to read. I only wish she had some smaller books. My arms ache something fierce.
That's a big book.
Time was there were great coin sacks swinging from every belt in town. Not anymore. Since the capital moved, they're all shriveled to the size of peas.
All right. We are ready to look for the hunt.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
This is no time to ride. Ambrosia won't help me here.
Yeah, I guess I gotta get out of this.
Fresh cuts! Come, up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the...
Okay. What?
Not here. Let's go.
All right. Where can you be? Where? Oh. Oh. Oh, I think this is it. This is it.
Straight home now.
Yeah. Here we go. Aruna. Bounty.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy.
Hold on. Before I have a lot of things here. I'm getting this. Oh. Damn it. $25,000. Notorious Mark Slane. Clouded Eye.
Rest well.
Good job, boy.
I will. Where would I be without you?
All right, let's go see how difficult. How difficult is a B rank? How difficult is a B rank? It was in by East Pool. Damn, this place is abandoned, huh? Like they said. So sad. I think it's over here. Let me just check. Let me check my map here. Broken Hilt, right? Right here. I think it's right here.
Let's go.
Oh. Yeah, I guess I should get rid of this one. Thunderstorm. Increases bolts. Allows, okay. But I really, really, really want this. I'm gonna get this. Okay. And now let's change it for this one. No, but this is, yeah. It doesn't say the cool. I really wish it told us the cooldown. Okay.
Faster.
Oh, is that it? Oh boy.
Be safe.
Okay, here we go.
I needed that.
Belfegor. Oof. I think this is gonna be tough.
A wild wyvern. Nice area.
Holy shit.
Nice try. Nice try.
Ooh.
slow. Nice try. Nice try.
Damn it. My stagger. There we go. Whew. 95. We are 5 points away from unlocking all the renown for the first level, I guess.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
All right, let's head back to the hideaway. Let's get that ring. What is that ring? Oh, wait, no, I went to the wrong place. Damn it. A new missive. Hey, Jill.
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
That room's as ragged as...
So Martha's all right. Yep. Others weren't so lucky though.
Yep, all done. Okay. All right, let me get my ring.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Here's everything we've received and everything
Berserker
promised.
ring.
All yours.
Such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw that much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling on about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you at least a portion of my earnings. A particularly enamored sword left this on the nightstand. May it serve you better than it did him. All right.
Come again.
What is
I may
this?
have more for ya.
What is this ring? Increases temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. But how much? How much do you increase attack? I feel like that's a very, very important. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, how many potions do I have?
I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
And what can I do for you?
I have 73. I am fully out of high potions. I'll buy 2.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Buy 2 potions.
It'd better I'll be here.
Should I? Should I buy? I don't know. Into the mire. Okay, I'm gonna buy it.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Alright, let's hear it. Into the mire. No. That does not have like a safe haven musical feel to it.
You think it's alright to touch him?
An apple a day. Lad from the yard ran a basket of just as sweet as honey and crisps. I told myself I was only gonna have one, but I reckon if no one has those, I let Nigel and his lot know the identified job was a time to catch none but Sid supping on these. What foul bite, but for him it would never be a flavor. And look at us now, Sid would be proud. Okay. A somewhat stunted, somewhat sweet apple grown from the blighted earth thanks to the dedication of preservation of one woman, Martel. Though she was to lose her life from the wound she sustained in Kupka's attack on the Hideaway, her legacy lives on in the sapling she saved from the ruins. Okay. Okay. We are good to continue now with the main quest.
Let's go.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Hmm? Oh, Black Shield.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you.
Welcome, stranger.
What is this eerie music? Night Terrors. God damn, it's cheap. I mean, we only have 32, but Night Terrors doesn't sound like good music for the Hideaway.
I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Dude, this music is creepy as hell.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions? 100?
We're going hunting for outlaws.
How'd you like that, boy?
There was a time my husband might have stood up to those men. Though back then, he wouldn't have needed to.
This music. This is probably the music that the merchant's selling. Because this sounds like Terror. Night of Terror, whatever. Dude, I don't like this music at all. It's like it's...
What did those knights want, Father?
I told you to stay in the house. Go on. You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was a Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
But what do you think?
Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands.
So someone is fighting against the Black
Shield.
Shields.
I might have turned him in and become a Black Shield myself.
Is this going to be a new friend?
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
Oh,
I don't know.
Is it us?
But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Is someone gonna come out after us and tell us?
These people live with a knife to their throat. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
A new
ally would
friend?
certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do?
Yeah, we definitely need another ally after Sid
Perhaps
passed
the
away.
next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I suppose we'll just run along this way.
Fly, Ambrosia! This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
Ever since the apothecary, we've seen more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystals collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Faster!
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? No, no. No, this is gonna blow up. Shit, get out of here.
More of my mother's men.
the hell did you guys come from? Okay, what is this? Bull's horn braid? So this was like a chest? Increases lunge damage by 5%. Okay.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Let me just double check. Just grab it and run. Okay. Run.
We're not alone.
Chest.
You deserve a rest.
Goblin coin?
Come on. Faster.
Oh. Can I just run past them? No. Okay. Let me get up. Oh, I saw blood. No. There's blood here.
Blood, Clive.
Gee, that's a lot of blood.
Still wet.
You were told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
That's because you're about to die right now.
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
No.
To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn.
Jesus Christ, shut up, dude.
On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Nope. level up. 27. What do you have to say now, huh? Huh?
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps.
My friend? Is he?
They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
I think he's talking about someone else.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Huh? Is it our friends or? That bridge is still closed.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
Jesus Christ, man. Who's that? Wait, do we know these people?
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Whoa, we gotta go down here. This is crazy.
We're approaching Leeward Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Yeah!
Back to the stables, girl.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Hush now. You didn't hear nothing.
Jesus, the kid heard like all the people dying. going
They
on?
tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our
Who would
homes.
survive another night?
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed. Be gone.
How am I to sell my wares?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
This is no time to ride.
They're not letting me get my chocobo? Quiet Sands. Oh! Ah!
Let's go.
Oh! Wow, this is a big village. This is a big. Well, can we go in here?
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance.
Oh, is this place destroyed?
Uncle fared better.
Are you kidding
We should
me?
start with the main gate and see where that gets us.
Oh my god. Damn it. Dude. Our mom is so freaking evil. Like, she's like Cersei.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-ridden dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here!
More than enough for everything!
Fuck off!
Hang the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties! Cut you down where you stand! Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
Okay. Black light burns.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Oh, wow. Oh. I wasn't pressing it all the way down. The Lazarus District.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Okay. What's up here?
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Oh my god.
Not.
People just want to die.
It's over.
That was easy. Enemies bested. Come on, that didn't
I've
tire
only
you.
ever seen one man fight like that.
Huh?
And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
Wait a second.
Blessing of the Phoenix.
Wait, are you
It can't be. I was there when you died.
Tyler? What's his...
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us.
Is Tyler or Wade?
Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Sir Wade.
Sir Wade.
We can speak inside.
The hell? How did he survive? You were right next to Joshua when he like erupted into the Phoenix with all the fire. How the hell did you survive but not the Lord Commander, Murdoch?
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
She has
her son.
Another half. We have a half brother.
So wait, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we.
Make ready.
This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves Shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
He's gonna die again.
And we at yours.
We thought they were dead, and then
so Wade,
just to bring them back to
let us
life,
do our duty.
To kill them again.
With pleasure, my lord.
Dude, that's just terrible. You make it seem like someone's dead, just to bring them back to life.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Just to kill him again.
And let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Okay, ooh, shop.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's son? In the flesh. Saw him once when I was your age. He had that same look in his eyes.
No, I definitely have a much different look now that I've seen like some shit in life.
What is it you require?
Like I have like the 1,000-yard stare. What was it that you're selling that I don't have? Like, is it this?
It has been an honor.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buick Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Ooh. We're gonna be able to get 100 renown with this. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the Hideaway. Very interesting. What does this mean exactly? So we can't... Like, for example, now he's in our party. If I decide to go to another place in the world map, like Sembrek, he might not be with us. He might be at the Hideaway. I think that's what that means. So we can't just... We can't take advantage of him, I guess, to go and fight a hunt. like a notorious rank or something. I think that's what that means.
We'll keep them from the bridge. The blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Okay, we need to check a bow.
Ready, go?
I'm spoiled. I can't walk. There's a lot of people here.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
The bastards are looking.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Be safe.
What is it now? I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame! For us area!
For us area!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Damn it. Okay, come on, dude. You're like stuttered. There.
More dragons.
More dragons?
Works. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Okay, I'm getting it. Fuck you.
Nice try.
Get the hell out of here. A Black
A noble
Shield
stand.
Dragoon.
Albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Damn it, dude.
I've heard talk of
So wait.
Found. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Double jump. Get out of here. Imperial Link. Crafting. Okay.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
Did it?
It did. It bloody worked.
I don't know.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Seemed a little too easy.
Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Black or white? Okay, I have over 100 now. I should go back to the Hideaway. Okay.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians.
Everybody's giving me marks.
Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I have like 5 marks now. I have the Lost Wing mark for Quentin.
With pride.
The Dame's mark.
Be sure that you do.
The Hanged Chocobo.
I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
Cutscene? Port Isolde. Rosefield Manor. So our uncle?
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
I don't have my sword.
Not a chance.
Those are some big footsteps.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Oh, they're gonna send us someone here to fight? Oh.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue!
What is this? Is this a bug?
You would mock me as well.
Oh, okay. I think he did that on purpose.
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
She was always a monster.
A monster.
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more.
It was 18 years.
Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
Weeks?
So you believe us then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
On your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
What? Is he joining us? What's wrong with Jill? There's something wrong with Jill. Oh no. Oh no, what's wrong with her?
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Okay. Jill, talk to me.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
So all of this because you heard the word monster?
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Interesting. So we're going back to the hideaway. Okay. Whew. All right, I'm gonna leave it off here. Wow, I'm surprised. I really thought stuff was gonna get crazy, like as immediately into the time skip, right when we went to what was the place called? What was it? Caternice? I thought we were gonna like fight Titan like shortly after that. Whew. So now we have a ship, and I'm assuming now we're gonna go to the Iron Blood, I believe, right? Which was where Jill was kept for a lot of years to be their slave as Shiva. Whew. I really hope nothing happens to Jill. Like, she better survive. And I better survive too. Clive and Jill better survive. And the dog. If any one of them dies, I'm going to be very, very upset. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. If you're enjoying the playthrough, the videos, it would mean the world to me to like, subscribe. Other than that, I gotta go. Bye-bye.